Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Malkin, with me, Bring It On. Let's head north, and to battle once more. Not sure how I get to that. We'll backtrack and see if we can reach it from the south. Donald breathed deep. The air was not rich with the smells of life, as it was in the swamps and meadows to the east, but its crispness reminded him of fall. He stopped in his tracks, not halted. Another portal opened before them. Alright, the Usher is vulnerable to normal. Subpoena? I haven't used my other subpoena yet. A noise from the underbrush to the southeast startled Donald. He whirled around, thinking it was another emissary from the Congress. But no, it was a deer. It bolted away. Yeah, let's backtrack south and possibly east to see if we can reach the other half of the map that we're currently on. Yeah, there's a hidden path. There's no arrow there. Black deer came out of the woods. A buck, followed by fawns and two does. Donald watched and waited. Buck stood still and gazed at him and his strange companions. Impenetrable eyes met curious ones. The buck snorted and turned, looking back once as he followed the other deer into the tangled woods. Well, time to run the gauntlet, it looks like. Where's that other path take us? This path. So we haven't been this way yet. That's potentially another cave. So I'm gonna guess this is the other cave. But it could also be on the mountain somewhere. Oh, Pharaoh leveled up. Take care of that. So +1 range attack damage is probably the way to go. So Murderous Tenacity 4, +1 range attack damage. Well, while we're here, I guess we'll go ahead and knock out the gauntlet, and then we'll go this way next. A small muddy pond looked as green as an oasis among the dreary branches of the western woods. Donald saw footprints in a slippery rut of a path down to the water. A bucket sat there. Through the trees beyond the thicket, he saw a shack. 3 portals to the roots of the world opened before he could venture on. That's right, so we've done this before. We're just going to beeline for the portal. One movement short. One portal was closed. 2 remained. Amber received. I should have moved him up here. Oh well, what's done is done. $22 damage. Iraqate Cravat received. Assuming that I said that right. I'm just gonna ignore her. Darn, down he goes. We can heal him at the beginning of the next fight. The final portal awaited. Alright, the Usher is vulnerable to fire. Yeah, I should have healed him on my last turn. Oh, Signet Ring of the Thane received. So, it's the second time we've received something for defeating, I think, one of the more powerful versions of the regular enemies. So maybe I should get on my way to do that. Like we left the archer with 20 health in the last area. That may have been a mistake. Alright, tired of those disturbances. The portals were gone. I think we lost, what, half an hour there? Sorry, if we finish clearing out this path, that'll be progress enough, I think. Before Donald stood a door of dross. The young witch used the key of dross. Like, quick save. We're going through a lot of fights and I hadn't quick saved once. The door opened onto a narrow path leading into a gully of dead leaves and twisted trees. An usher and his cohort awaited Donald there. Donald surprised. The usher cracked his rod over his knee. The moment the rod broke, Donald felt his will to fight start to ebb away. Not wobbled. Pharaoh shrieked in dismay. The battle began. Oh wow. The young witch, Not, and Pharaoh take 2 damage each round. That is really annoying. So we kind of have to beeline for the exit, right? There's a chest over there. Huh. Sorry, he got his movement reduced by this guy. That's unfortunate. Let's take care of that guy then. The Pharaoh's gonna go down. I have to throw a healing spell out. Not a shadow of a doubt, 'cause we are in trouble. Trying to clear the path for everybody to get through. 1 health remaining. Oh, that sucks. That was a really good turn. I should have used that to heal. He's gonna go down. I'll heal with my main character instead. Keep us both in the fight. I should have been forward though. Gilded Hessian sack shirt received. Blue flask. I think I should heal up just to be safe. Oh, that's right, I can just move right there. I should have delayed his turn instead. The portal and its enervating influence were gone. That'll show it. Let's quick save. And now shown a throng of red caps and pages emerge from another portal. Alright, he's vulnerable to cold, which is perfect for my main character. Currently has the cold sword equipped. Hey, get off my chest. Jerk. Secret stash. Another portal closed. Donald caught his breath and went his way. And back to the camp. Did I miss anything? I don't remember. Seeing that blue dot area. Also, did we ever reach that? I'm assuming it's to the south, one of these locations, so we'll backtrack and look for any southern detours. The day was drawing to a close. Time to go back to the witch's house. Tomorrow will be the last full day he had, where they demanded the blood of Ned's killer. Well, good news is I am heading in that direction, so towards the next shack. We've only found one hunter, right? For the hunter and the woodsman's son who makes the arrows for the hunters. Donald wasn't used to seeing the witch's familiars. Eldest lady had a big gray cat named Gus, who according to her spent most of his time hunting birds in the meadows. Middle one had a three-legged white fawn who never aged, according to middle one. Whenever the young witch came into the room, it clattered to the older witch's bed and curled up underneath it. Tonight, though, both animals were in the kitchen. Middle one was cooking, and once in a while she'd drop a little alfalfa for the deer and bits of trout for the cat. The animals, at least, enjoy middle one's cooking. I enjoy it too, said Donald honestly. It had consistently surprised him. I find it tolerable. I find you intolerable, said Middle One with what seemed like real anger, the first Donald had ever seen from them. Good, then I shan't be eaten. Middle One giggled, the anger, if anger it had really been, passing as suddenly as it had come. The gray cat, tired of waiting for more fish, began chasing one of the crickets that always found their way in from the meadow. Your Gus loves to hunt singing things, crickets and finches, observed Middle One. There are 2 finches dead at the door this morning, one purple, one yellow. He and I share an aversion to idle noise. And you, young witch, do you make music? I like music well enough, but I have no talent of my own. I do not believe you. I'm sure you can play marvelously. Less music, more hunting from now on. You do know that tomorrow is the last full day you have to find that blood. Middle One began singing. A finch is a hunter of aphids. A cat is a hunter of finches. The young witch, he hunts hunters, and stands taller by some inches. Cat sauntered out of the room. Gus tires of Middle One's noise and is free to leave. I tire of it and have nowhere to go. Middle One served dinner, thin pancakes of shredded potatoes, carrots, trout, and alfalfa. Rather salty, but golden brown and crunchy. There was a tart sauce to dip them in. Ah, Malkin's favorite, said eldest lady, looking inquisitively at Middle One. A curious choice. They sat in silence for the remainder of the meal. It grew late. It was August, but the day had been mild and breezy. When night fell, it became almost cold. When the young witch woke the next morning, he was surprised to find Middle One's white fawn pressed up against his legs. As soon as he stirred, the creature darted off. Middle One gave Donald some especially dark chicory root tea. Eldest lady said nothing to him. Donald was grateful. He didn't need any urgent reminders that today was his last full day. Donald opened the door and went out. Donald was surprised to see the witch hunter outside eldest lady's house. He was lecturing his ragged followers, apparently unmindful of the nearness of the coven's home. We are on our own. The young witch has ensorcelled the magician and her companion. They've all abandoned us. But that doesn't matter. The week's events have not been unfruitful. We know the young witch disappears near this spot every night, and reappears here every morning. The witch's den of filth must be nearby. This was true. In fact, to Donald, the house was in plain sight. One of the witch hunter's men was poking through a bed of herbs that Middle One had planted. Gus the cat, eldest lady's familiar, was basking in the sun several feet away from the witch hunter, apparently as invisible as everything else. Donald hadn't been noticed yet either, and continued to watch. Sir, I found something. What is it? He held up one of Middle One's rusty trowels. A stick. Do me a favor and beat yourself with it. I don't think it's right. I saw a face on it. It looked like it was laughing at me. Nonsense. It was lying there, unperturbed and unperturbing, until you saw something in it that wasn't there. Cast it down. It will not help. Donald continued to observe them. Look at this, said the witch hunter's musketeer. What is it? The musketeer held up a tattered robe that Middle One had draped over the fence to dry. But that's a mere weed. These woods are full of them. What? A moment ago, I'd have sworn it was a small tree that had wine cups for flowers. When the wind blew, wine sloshed to the ground. And the earth would be drunk with delusions poured out by the wind. But the earth is steady and doesn't move. The delusion is your own. Donald continued to observe them. The witch hunter was wandering here and there, supervising the work of his minions, making small attempts to look for clues himself. Then, to Donald's surprise, he walked straight toward eldest lady's house, and put his hand on the handle of the door. What is this? He wondered softly. He grasped it and pulled. Donald got dizzy and felt a tug. The witch hunter had grabbed and was pulling, not the handle of the cottage door, but his own wrist. He wrenched it away from him. You, he said bewildered. By the great city, Men, protect me. Defeat all enemies. Alright. I think we've got this one in the bag. Dallin Knott stood over the witch hunter. His hood was torn and blood trickled down the exposed flesh. His men had abandoned him. Donald saw that he was mortally wounded. He would die soon. I think, the witch hunter began. He stared at Donald through glazed eyes. Donald let him speak. I think I see it again. The door hanging in midair. Beyond is a quaint room. Sunlight is coming in through the windows. You witches live there, don't you? You work your magic at a little table. You sleep on cots. Everything is small and ordinary compared to what I thought. Strange, he said, touching his chest, racked with pain. Strange because so ordinary. I'm trying to go in, but I can't. I can't. I'm dying. What did you expect? He shook his head. I see a witch in the house. A witch is there cutting a loaf of bread. A young boy. Who is he? Is there as well. You too. The dying man's hallucination was so vivid that his eyes darted from side to side, as if looking at the objects he saw. The corner is empty. I thought there was a demon in the corner, but the corner's empty. There, at the window. But no, I thought there was a devil at the window, but I see only the sun. Only the sky. He looked at the actual sun and sky. The gaze of revelation turned into the stare of a dead man. The witch hunter said no more. The witch hunter and his minions were searching for Eldest Lady's house right where the house stood, but her magic prevented them from finding it. Until strangely, the witch hunter somehow broke through the barrier she'd constructed. He fought the young witch and died, revealing an enigmatic vision of the inside of the house before he breathed his last. And not leveled up. Fantastic. Does he need more strength or dexterity? That's not going to help him. So I'm thinking the hit points and constitution followed by saves. So thick rind 2 plus 2 hit points. Make him a little tankier. Oh, that's right. We found some items I haven't looked at yet. So we got Thane's Signet Ring, which we've seen before. Plus 2 armor class, plus 10% all resistances, and plus 1 fortitude, reflex, and will. Whence campst thou, worthy Thane? And then the Gilded Hessian Sack Shirt. Plus 4 armor class, plus 2 reflex, will, and fortitude, and plus 2 hit points. Only for not. Interesting. So 4, 5, 7. I'm just comparing to make sure they do stack. Yeah, they do. Cool. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Fantastic. Looking good. Alright, so we'll fast travel back to the rural encampment and head back west, because I think there's something to the west that we haven't found yet. Last full day. I thought we were making good time, but a couple events, I guess, slowed us down. We lost a whole half an hour of exploration during that one fight, so... yeah, we can't go that way. Was this the... No, no, no. Maybe the key of... or the door of Dross was the, yeah, I think that's where we're at. We're not marked on the map. Yeah, we have to go this way, then we have to go up the mountain. Okay, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll speak to what I assume is the next hunter, or hunters. And then continue northward. And hopefully we have enough time to do this, finish exploring this way, and go up the mountain in the next one. I'm really hoping that the event that climbed the mountain doesn't have to repeat itself, because that ate a lot of time last time. But we've already done it once, so I'm hoping it's a one and done type deal. But we do have to scale the mountain again, so I'm not sure. But either way, for now, I'm going to call it here, and next time we've got a plan. Possibly the last plan. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.